Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here, and it is Tuesday the 25th of February. Thanks again for watching weatherweb.net. Bit of a strange week coming up really, talking about it getting drier, but also the threat of some very wet weather in places, particularly those exposed to the westerly wind. And it's the jet stream that's doing that. I've taken these charts off weatheronline.co.uk. This is the jet stream position as of this afternoon. Look, we've got main section through here. This is the trough line that's lying through here at the moment. Got a branch of it sort of off towards the south as well. And this is a ridge building out in the Atlantic. Here's the position for Friday. Look, the jet's kind of flowing through here. And I think what will happen is that during next week, the jet gets itself more established to be kind of in this line here. So it is going to be bringing more unsettled conditions across northern and western parts of the UK. It's probably actually going to be a little bit further north than I've shown there. But what it tends to do is it brings the possibility of wetter weather and some really wet weather across western parts of Scotland, the far northwest of England, the far west of Ireland at times when that southwesterly flow gets established. By contrast, eastern and southern areas probably on the dry side. Some interesting developments. This was the chart for this afternoon where we got low pressure centred here to the northwest of Ireland. That kind of leads us into a half-decent day tomorrow. A few showers across western parts of Scotland, but generally for many it's okay. Thursday, see some rain early on, clearing its way eastwards associated with this front, then some heavy showers in the west. But for many, Thursday looks a decent day. And into Friday, probably a bit cooler, maybe some rain around more southern parts of the country, some showers and strong winds up towards the north. And Saturday, pretty cool, a few heavy showers around northern and western areas, but generally it looks fair. Sunday too looking okay with a ridge of high pressure building in. And that kind of leads us into a not too bad position during next week. This is the 7 to 10 day means of the 500 millibar flow. We've got the ECMWF on the left here. We've got the GFS on the right. And you notice here, look at the strength of that jet that it's trying to pull through during this period, which is from next Tuesday through to Friday, the 7th of March. And similar with the GFS ensemble as well. You see that the jet stream is pretty strong, but it's generally more towards the north. And that kind of indicates that these western areas are likely to see some hefty bursts of rain, particularly from, I would say, it's got to be northwest England, western Scotland, western parts of Ireland, and it could be 20 to 40 millimetres in rain events there, whereas to the east and south perhaps only 2 to 5 millimetres. So I think these big contrasting rain events are probably a feature of the next couple of weeks. This is how the CFS sees it. This is week 1, taking us up to the 3rd of March, and here's how low the normal heights look. There's our jet that we've just seen going through here. Into week 2 though, tries to build those heights, look, down to the south, and here's the jet through here, quite a strong jet, which is why we're saying about western Scotland, northern western Ireland, far northwest of England, possibly seeing those heavy spells of rain. But you see these higher than normal heights down towards the south and the east, building their way gradually northwards. It's those that brings the drier and actually quite spring-like weather across southern and eastern areas. And then on the week 3, this is the 11th to the 17th of March, still higher than normal heights out towards the east. Look, low than normal coming back in, higher than normal down towards the southwest. And the jet, again, trying to get into that sort of position. So what the CFS is trying to say is that there'll be this trough out towards the west here, bringing some pretty heavy showers, I would say, across Ireland, perhaps western Scotland, but much of England and Wales generally on the drier side. And I think with the flow coming in something like that, it probably will be fairly warm during that period. And the 18th to the 24th of March looking like this, near normal heights across the country, jet doing something like that. And that's hinting at cooler weather for Scotland, but drier for most, and generally near normal conditions, I would say, towards the end of the month. So the CFS is doing sensible things. There's nothing on there particularly that leaps out and grabs you and makes you panic particularly. So I think it's probably fair to say a reasonably quiet spell of weather ahead. Well, is it quiet? Well, it's just there's just not a lot happening really, I suppose. It's probably the best way to put it. And certainly after the excitement of the last few weeks, I guess we're not going to really worry too much about that, are we? Anyway, thanks again for watching weatherweb.net. I'll keep you updated on how things develop. We'll do obviously another video tomorrow. So in the meantime, whatever you're doing, have a great day and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.